Surat Al-Anbiya, chapter of the prophets. In the name of Allah, the merciful, the compassionate. Nigh to the people hath drawn their reckoning, while they in negligence are averting themselves. No renewed reminder from their Lord comes to them, but they listen to it, making sport the while, thoughtless of heart. And those who have done wrong have talked secretly in confidence. Is there anything but a human being? Is this anything but a human being like yourselves? Will ye then betake yourselves to magic with your eyes open? Say, my Lord knoweth what is said in the heaven and the earth. He is the hearer, the knower. Nay, they have said, a tangle of dreams. Nay, he has invented it. Nay, he is a poet. So let him bring us a sign, as messengers were sent to those of olden time. Not a town before them which we destroyed believed. Will they then believe? We did not send before thee any but men, whom we made suggestions. Ask the people the reminder, if ye do not know. We did not make them a bodily appearance, not eating food, nor were they immortal. But we spoke the promise true to them. Then we rescued them, and who we will, and destroyed the extravagant. We have sent down to you a book, in which is your reminder. Will ye not then have a sense? How many a town which was doing wrong, have we broken up and set up after it another people? When they sensed our attack, there they were from it running. Do not run, but return to that in which ye lived luxuriously, and to your dwellings. Mayhap ye will be asked for. They said, alas for us, we have been wrongdoers. Nor did that cease to be their cry until we made them a reaped harvest, extinguished. We did not create the heaven and the earth, and what is between them in play. If we wish to choose a pastime, we should choose one within ourselves. If we were going to do anything, nay, we felt the false with the true, and it brains it. Then lo, it disappears, and to you is the sorrow because of what ye chatter. To him belongs whatever is in the heavens and the earth. Those who are with him are not too proud for his service, nor do they weary. They celebrate his praises night and day without intermission. Or have they chosen gods who from the earth do unfold? If there were any gods in the two of them except Allah, they would both go to ruin. So glory be to Allah, Lord of the throne. Away from what they chatter, he will not be questioned about what he doeth, but they will be questioned. Or have they chosen gods short of him? Say, bring your proof. This is the reminder given to those who are with me and to those before me. Nay, the most of them do not know the truth, so they avert themselves. We did not send before thee any messenger, but we suggested to him, there is no God but I, so serve me. They have said, the merciful hath taken to himself offspring. Glory be to him. Nay, servants honored, they anticipate not his speech, but his command they perform. He knoweth what is before them and what is behind them, and they do not intercede except for him whom he approves, and for fear of him they are anxious. And of them say, if any of them say, I am a god apart from him, we recompense him with Gehenna. So do we recompense the wrongdoers. Have not those who have disbelieved considered that the heavens and the earth were a cohering mass, and we split them apart, and of water we have made everything living? Will they not then believe? And we placed in the earth mountain peaks, lest it should happen away with them, and placed in them passes as roads. Mayhap they will be guided. And we made the heaven a roof, well preserved, yet from its signs they avert themselves. He it is who hath created the night and the day, the sun and the moon, each in its orbit hastening on. We did not appoint to any human being before thee immortality. If then thou diest, will they be the immortal? Every person is a subject to death, and we will try you with evil and good as a test, and to us are ye made to return. When those who have disbelieved see thee, they take thee only as a butt of ridicule. Man was created with haste. I shall show you my signs, so do not ask me to make haste. Is this he who talks about your gods while in the reminder of the merciful they disbelieve? They say, when comes this threat, if ye are speakers of the truth? If those who have disbelieved knew the time when they would not be able to ward off the fire from their faces or from their backs, and they will not be helped, nay, it will come upon them suddenly and astonish them. They will not be able to avert it, nor will they be respited. Messengers before thee have been ridiculed, but that which they ridiculed encompassed those of them who mocked. Say, who will guard you by night and by day from the merciful, nay, from the reminder of their Lord they avert themselves, or have they gods who protect them apart from us? They are not able to help themselves, and from us they will have no company. Nay, we have granted enjoyment of life to those people and their fathers till their existence has lasted long enough. Do they not see that we come to the land nibbling away at its borders? Are they then the conquerors? Say, I warn you simply by suggestion, the deaf hear not the call, when happily they are warned, but if a whiff of the punishment of thy Lord touch them, they say, oh, alas for us, we have been wrongdoers. We shall place the balances justice on the day of resurrection, and no one will be wronged at all. If it be but the weight of a grain of mustard seed, we shall produce it. We are sufficient as reckoners. We gave Moses and Aaron the precon and the illumination and a reminder for those who show piety, who fear their Lord in the unseen, and who, because of the hour, are anxious. And this is a blessed reminder which we have sent down. Do ye then disapprove of it? We gave Abraham his direction before that, for him we knew. Recall when he said to his father and his people, what are these images to which ye cleave? Said they, we found our fathers serving them. Said he, ye and your fathers have been in error manifest. Said they, hast thou come to us with the truth? Or art thou one of those who make sport? Said he, nay, your Lord is the Lord of the heavens and the earth, who brought them into being. And as to that, I am one of the witnesses. By a law I shall outwit your idols after ye turn away backward. So we made them fragments, all except a big one of theirs, to which perhaps they would return. Said they, who has done this with our God? Surely he is one of the wrongdoers. Said others, we heard a young man talking about them, whose name is Abraham. Said they, bring them in the face of the people, mayhap they will bear witness. Said they, was it thou who did this with our gods, O Abraham? Said he, nay, this big one among them did it. So ask them if they are able to speak. So we turned to each other and said, it is you who are the wrongdoers. Then they were turned upside down and said, thou knowest well enough, these do not speak. Said he, do ye then serve apart from the law what profits you nothing, nor harms you, fie upon you, and what ye serve apart from the law, will ye not then be intelligent? Said they, burn him and help your gods if ye are going to do anything. Said we, O fire, be cool, and peace to Abraham. They intended out with him, but we made them the worst losers, and we delivered him and Lot to the land which we had set blessing for the worlds. We gave to him Isaac and Jacob, over and above each one we made upright. We made them leaders, guiding men by our command. Humans. And we suggested to them the doing of good deeds, the setting up of the prayer, and the paying of zakat. And us they were serving, and Lot we gave him jurisdiction and knowledge, and we delivered him from the town which was working foul deeds. Verily they were evil people, reprobate, and we caused him to enter into our mercy. He is amongst the righteous. And Noah, when he called before that, and we answered him and delivered him and his household from the mighty distress. We helped him from the people who declared our signs false. Verily they were an evil people, so we drowned them all together. And David and Solomon, when they gave judgment in regard to the tilled land in which the people's flocks had nibbled, of their judgment. We were witnesses, so we caused Solomon to understand it, and to each we gave jurisdiction and knowledge. Along with David, we subjected the mountains and the birds to give praise, and we were active. We taught him the making of garments for you to protect you from each other's violence. So are ye thankful? And to Solomon, we subjected the wind strongly blowing, running at his command to the land, in which we had set blessing of everything. We had knowledge of the Satans, some who used to die for him and to do work. Besides that, over them we kept watch. And Job, when he called to his Lord, see, hurt hath touched me, and thou art the most merciful of the merciful. So we answered him and lifted off the hurt that was upon him, and gave him his household again, and the like of them in addition, a mercy from us, and a reminder to those who serve, and Ishmael, Idris, and Dhul-Kifl, each one of the patiently enduring. We cause them to enter into our mercy. Verily they are amongst the righteous. And him of the fish, when he went off at cross purposes and thought that we would not have power over him, then he called, in the darkness there is no God but thou. Glory be to thee. Verily I have been one of the wrongdoers. So we answered him and delivered him from the worry. So do we deliver the believers. And Zechariah, when he called to his Lord, O my Lord, leave me not solitary, though thou art the best of heirs. So we answered him and gave him Yahya, John, and made his spouse right for him. Verily, they used to bind good deeds and call upon us out of longing and fear, and to us they used to humble themselves. And her who guarded her private parts, so we breathed into her some of our spirit, and made her and her son a sign to the worlds. Verily, this community of yours is one community, and I am your Lord, so serve me. But they cut up their affair among them, each party to us are going to return. So whoever does righteous deeds, being a believer, there is no unthankfulness towards his efforts. We for him are writing them down. A ban is upon any town which we have destroyed, that they should not return until when Yajuj and Majuj are let out, and they from every height are trickling down. And nigh has come what is truly promised. Then there it is, the eyes of those who have disbelieved, bulging out. Oh, alas for us, we have been in neglect of this. Nay, we have been wrongdoers. Lo, ye in what ye serve apart from a law, or coals of Gehenna. To it ye go down, and if there had been gods, they would have not gone down to it. But every one therein abides, for them it pants, and they therein hear not. Verily those for whom the decree of the best reward has already proceeded from us, they from it will be far removed. They will not hear the slightest sound of it. They meanwhile, in what their souls desiring, abiding, them the greatest of all terrors will not grieve, and the angels will meet them. This is your day which ye have been promised. On the day when we shall roll up the heavens like the rolling up of a scroll for the books, as we made the creation at the first, we shall restore it again, a promise that lieth upon us. Verily we have become active, and we have written in the Psalms, after the reminder, inherit the earth. Shall my servants, the righteous, verily, and this is a proclamation for people who serve, we have not sent thee, but as a mercy to the worlds. Say, it is suggested to me simply that your God is one God, so you are Muslimin. I'm not sure whether the plural is e. Then if they turn away, say, I have made proclamation to you all alike, but I know not if what you are promised is near or far. Verily he knoweth what is spoken publicly, and he knoweth what you hide. I know not, perhaps it is a test for you, an enjoyment of life for a time. Say, O my Lord, judge with truth, and our Lord is the merciful, whose help is to be sought against what ye chatter. And I don't know if I accidentally said that there was a prostration there, because in this next chapter, there's 2 prostration points, and I may have got the count wrong for a second. I'm not sure about that, but the so they brought, it's not Middle Earth people. Gog and Magog aren't some Middle Earth people. They are the Sakas, the Scythians, the people like the Turks, the Slavic tribes, the Mongolians, Tibetans, those people. It's from that area. They're riding down from the steppes of Eurasia.